Hey everybody, this is Minion Soldier, and this is from the Gamescom 2015 Star Citizen demo. This is the Star Citizen Hotas. Now I realize that the volume in this in these videos is not the greatest. There's nothing I can do about it. It is just a result of the Star Citizen stream from Gamescom. There's nothing I can do, and if you're just watching this video now, because this one I believe should come up first, also, be careful during the multi-crew demo, because whenever the ships go to quantum drive, it creates a lot of static, and so if you have your volume cranked, it might not be a good idea. So I'm gonna probably go back and try to recut that video and mute the audio during those segments, just because it is really terrible. But as far as the HOTAS, it should be pretty good. It should be safe to listen to this with the volume up. Once again, there's nothing I can do about the volume as it was presented. So, anyways, here are the details on the multiple Star Citizen peripherals that are coming from Saitek.
You and your friends want to go and attack some people? All right, that's the Retiator. So we do have some Saitek that we made. There was an announcement that we're going to partner with Saitek to build the Star Citizen HOTAS. We spent a lot of time, actually. We talked to all the various peripheral joystick manufacturers, and the reason why we went with Saitek, there's a couple of reasons. Long time ago, when I was very first doing the game, I don't know if any of you remember, but the X52 was actually what I used as the base of the model for the joystick in the Hornet. So when we were designing it, I sort of looked around and I liked the look of sort of the X52 that was all silver, and I sort of sent that to the artist and said, yeah, use this as an inspiration. And if you remember the early crowdfunding videos, we had them in the background because I had an X52. But more importantly, it was really about the fact that discussing it with them, it would be a complete sort of project. So it's not just about doing one-off joystick or controller. It was about doing a range of them. So a sort of kind of entry-level sort of HOTAS, a much more high-end HOTAS, keyboard, mice, headsets, everything to be sort of built and configured for Star Citizen. I think it's the right one. We spent a lot of time talking to the various people, and Saitek was definitely the company that was most willing to sort of style and theme it in the style that we wanted, and also most willing to change and work with us. So we actually have spent a fair amount of time in the UK office working with Saitek, having a prototype stick, which we will be showing you here. So here's the base level entry one, which is kind of here, I think. So we can bring up a camera if you have on it. So there's going to be a higher level one, and I think actually this got knocked over or something. But so one thing to point out on it, if you notice, because everyone debates whether it sucks because mice can aim better. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a trackball on the stick and there's a trackball on the throttle. So we've deliberately done it so you can aim and fly your ship all at the same time in the same stuff. And I think so. Here we'll go on. I'll just pop on back to the presentation slide. So the other thing's cool is that we're going to be styling them. And these are actually all going to be fairly, these are the sort of entry-level ones. And just one other thing that I kind of want to note is that the throttle and the stick is going to be detachable. So if you can see, you can set that up. So when we were talking about modular, we were being serious in more than one way. And this is like one of the big reasons why we thought Saitek will be a perfect partner, is because they were willing to not just be about the joystick. We're like, we want everything to be in this world, and yes, we want to have our keyboard and our joystick and all the rest of the stuff. So I think that's a nice setup. I like that. Here's the next one. So that would be the sort of entry level. I think Saitek's going for a $149 level, the previous one. This is obviously the much higher end one to compete with the very high-end sort of Thrustmaster and the X65 level sticks. So this is going to be, you know, quality level based the X65, die-cast metal chassis, again, trackballs, analog sticks, and a touch screen on the front, which you can see this whole OLED touch screen sitting right there. Or at least I think it's a touch screen. I know it's an OLED screen. I think it's a touch screen. It may not be a touch screen, so don't quote me on that. I may get in trouble with Saitek. But I don't want it to be a touch screen. Anyway, so I mean, as you can see, this is like one of the big reasons we wanted to partner with them, and of course, headsets and mice when you're, you know, playing the FPS. So it's like how we want to do it. We want to do it complete. We don't want to just do one thing. We want to do it right and do everything. All right, and now we have competition time.